I'm Robbie Aronson, and this is The Bottom Line, Liverpool from the USA. Welcome to The Bottom Line, Liverpool from the USA. We got a special soccer draft edition in line with the NFL draft that's coming up. Super excited for that. So we're going to do our own variation. Here, I got Andrew Aronson, who's got the first pick in our draft. Me, Robbie Aronson, as the second. Our great guest, Aaron Yadgaroff, a Chelsea fan, with the third pick. And, of course, the late but great Barrett Fischer with the fourth pick. He's an Arsenal fan. But Andrew, we're going to start you off first pick. But before we start, I'm going to explain what the draft is. It's pretty much you're building a team from scratch, but you're going to try to build the most dominant team over the next 5 years. So is Messi a good first pick? Is Mbappe a good first pick? We're going to find out from Andrew. But thanks for watching and stay tuned. Andrew, you are on the clock.
All righty. So I'm going to start us off with Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. I was close to picking Messi, but my thought process was over the next 5 years, will Messi really have it? Does he have more than another 2 years in it? He hasn't won anything in a while. He even created controversy with his own team. So for that reason, I decided to go with the next superstar, Kylian Mbappe.
Can never go wrong with Mbappe, a World Cup winner already. Now with the second pick of the draft, and by the way, one other rule I forgot, each team has to pick one Liverpool player. This is a Liverpool podcast, so keep that in mind. But with this next pick, I'm going to pick this guy. I've been high on him ever since he scored 9 goals in an under-17 game. I was with Barrett the day. We were working at Fox when that happened. His name is Erling Haaland. He is going to be a beast in Europe.
Good pick. All right, with third pick, Robbie stole my pick right there because I thought he was going to take someone else. So I'll just take who I thought he was going to take. I'll take my Liverpool player right here. I'll take arguably the best center back in the world, Virgil van Dijk.
Good pick. A little old, 29, but you know he's going to be dominant when he comes back from that ACL.
Center backs stay long, man.
He'll still be the best in 5 years.
Barrett, you've got 2 picks now.
All right. The one benefit of being last, dude. Random, and your brother gets first. All right. You know what? This is tough. You guys took the best ones for sure. Wish I could have Van Dijk, got the Liverpool one out of the way. But, man, I think I'm going to go – we'll give Saka the 4th pick. Have faith. Hot take. Next 5 years. And then we'll go man, I'm letting my bias beat me early. But we'll go with – I think – you know what? We'll go with Pulisic. If he can keep his hamstring from breaking, maybe. I don't know if I'm happy with this start, but we'll see.
Getting the wings on early. You probably stole Aaron's pick. He loves the U.S. men's national team players.
U.S. men's national team, but that was not going to be my pick.
Makes sense.
He also plays for Chelsea, too, so, it's a double.
Aaron, on the clock.
Yep. So we see that Messi's still available. We're actually going to ignore that. Take his teammate and Frankie de Jong, probably the best midfielder and potential center back he can play. So we're bringing these Dutch boys up.
That is a good pick. It's a good pick.
Been playing a lot of center back this year too, so you know he's capable of center back and center mid. So,
unlike Gareth Southgate, I believe in this lad. My favorite player. We share a birthday. I'm gonna pick my right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
A little early there.
You know, positional. There's not that many good right backs.
Wow, that leaves me in the quietest position. I think that I have to go with Messi. He's the best player in the world. The beard is gone, which means Messi's going to hit back into form. Lionel Messi with my second pick. And then
his front line is looking dangerous with Mbappe and Messi.
I think I'm going to go with I don't know. You took mine with Trent. I really wanted Trent. All right, I'll take one of his teammates. I'll take Fabinho.
Oh, that was going to be my next pick potentially. I'm not going to lie. That was a very good pick.
Out of the midfield.
That is Fabinho for me is one of the best number 6s in the world. I'm going to pick a guy that they also rate as a very good number 6 in Joshua Kimmich out of Bayern Munich.
Good pick. Very good pick. That might have been my next pick. All right, I guess I'm following up with the Kimmich pick right now. I'm going to go with arguably the best striker in the world, who is at a good age right now. I'm going to go with Harry Kane, leading goal scorer in the Premier League right now. Lewandowski and Benzema might be slightly better this season, but a little old there.
Can never go wrong. Kane, a little injury prone, but
Still leading the Prem in goals.
Great number 9. Barrett, you're up with 2 picks again.
Hey, this pick isn't so bad after all. You know what? I know he's 29, but I think with the transcendence of modern sports science, I think he's hitting his stride now, and he'll be fine at 34. Let's go De Bruyne, man. Let's go De Bruyne.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Thank you.
I missed him. He was on.
He needed a better pick after those 2 first
Yeah.
howlers, I'll say.
Hey, those were picked with the heart, not the brain, for sure. But one more pick, right? We got our young guys on the wings. You know, both of them could get injured at any moment. I feel, especially Pulisic. But man, this is getting tougher quick. But I kind of want a number 9. And I need someone kind of young. Mbappe and Haaland are gone. So I think for my number 9, we're going to have faith in Gabriel Jesus, go Man City again. Yeah.
An interesting pick there.
Andrew, what do you make of that pick?
I don't like that pick. He can't even get into his own team. How is he going to get into one of the 4 best teams in the world?
Oh, we're talking next 5 years. Man's 24.
Yeah, there's one at the 9 instead of him.
Let's see. You guys took all the good ones, and Kane,
Lautaro Martinez is still young and out there.
I don't know. All the good ones like Suarez, they're a little old.
Pass
Vardy.
up on some guys. Lewandowski, Ronaldo, Lautaro Martinez.
No one's taking Ronaldo.
I thought we were talking next 5 years, man. Ronaldo.
Who knows how long Ronaldo's going to be? That man is fit as heck.
Still good enough to make one of the teams at some point, I would hope.
All right, Ronnie or Aaron, as we say, who's your pick?
I'll take the next best midfielder, in my opinion, in the world. You do not want to give this guy space on the field no matter what. Toni Kroos.
He's a bit old, but I will say he bossed the pitch against Liverpool in that first leg. Good pick. Man can pass the ball and find space out of nothing.
He's never been fast in his career. He doesn't need that pace, so he's going to be there still in the next 5 years, even though he's 31.
I think for me, a guy that I love, I'm going to take Matthijs de Ligt out of Juventus. Center back, got to make the team a little bit strong from the back, so that's what I'm going to do.
All right, leaves me in a pretty position to take the 2 guys I wanted. I'm going to go with Neymar, round out my front 3. Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. It's about as lethal as it could possibly be. And then to sure things up at the back and help out with Fabinho, I'm going to take Koulibaly.
Oh, Koulibaly, a little old. He hasn't always been getting into the Napoli team this year, though, but he's still a great player. But you did not take my pick, and it was going to be a center back. I watched this guy play a few times, and I think his potential is, unreal. I'm going to take Upamecano. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Just signed with Bayern Munich for next year. I think him and De Ligt is going to be an unreal defensive pairing.
I expected the other Leipzig center back actually from you because of potential bias.
He could come to Liverpool, but until then, I'm taking Upamecano.
All right, I'll take my next pick. I'm going to actually go crazy right now. So we need a manager in this. I'm going to be taking Pep Guardiola.
Man, there are too many good managers to take on this early.
Hey, I need a certain style of football.
All right, Barrett. Well, after that crazy pick, who do you got?
Not that I want to appease you guys, but I think these will. So I have two every time, right?
Every time it's a snake draft.
All right, let's have. You know what? I think he's suffered a bit of a hangover like the rest of Bayern, but I think he'll kick on. Let's get Davies, the best left back in the world, not the Scotsman on Liverpool. He's getting exposed like the rest of you boys this year.
I was definitely considering Alphonso Davies. The Canadian.
The Canadian, yes. Maybe the best North American player, unless Pewley can figure out his hammies.
Yeah, Keylor Navas.
That's a good shout. The goalie.
True. Costa Rica, right?
Costa Rica.
True.
All right, Barry, who's your next pick?
Speaking of keepers, this man, I forget how old he is until I Google it, and he is 27.
Oh, I know where
which is like 20. That's like 22 for a keeper.
Pretty much.
He's playing for the future Champions League winners, Manchester City. I think he will beat out your boy Alisson, also getting exposed by the absence of Van Dijk. So Ederson.
That's a good
pick.
That's not where I thought you were going to go, but
I was going to be goalie because of the Pep Guardiola way. That was going to be my goalie.
I figured you might head that way.
So are you an Arsenal fan or a City fan? You've got 3 City players on your team right now.
Yeah, but you can be an Arsenal fan and acknowledge that City's a much better.
I'll probably have him such as his coach anyway, so it won't matter.
Hey, true. Without Pep, Man City's not much, but to your point, one team's gonna win the league and maybe the Champions League, and Arsenal's in 10th, I think. I don't know. We've been irrelevant for a while, so yeah.
All right, Ronnie, you're up. Let's go a little bit quicker. We have a time limit on these picks. Not rapid fire yet, but let's see what you got next.
All right. To the guy who mentioned I was going to go Ederson, but because he took that pick, I'm actually going to go with Vinicius Jr.
Vinicius looks unreal, dude. Vinicius is great.
They won't be in the Champions League final, but yeah.
All right. Cool. That saves me with who I was going to take. Andrew is going to yell at me for this one. I'm biased, but this is a Liverpool podcast. I'm taking the best left back in the world.
I was going to take him.
Andy Robertson. He's been a little bit tired. He hasn't had his best season, I think, but Andrew Robertson, tried and trusted. The man is a beast.
That one hurts. I was 100% going to take him with my next pick. The left back drop off is definitely real.
Disagree. I disagree.
All right, we're gonna. Give me 1 second. Just one.
So Andrew right now has Kylian.
So we're gonna first go with the guy who's been, sadly, the best center back in the Premier League this year, Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Andrew,
Still young as well, plays great. And then
before you make this pick, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. Okay, the teams are as of right now: Andrew, Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi, Fabinho, Neymar, Koulibaly, and Ruben Diaz. So a solid center line and a lethal attack. My team: Erling Haaland, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Joshua Kimmich, De Ligt, Upamecano, and Andrew Robertson. So I've solidified the back line. Aaron has Virgil van Dijk, Frankie de Jong, Harry Kane, Toni Kroos, Pep Guardiola as his manager, and Vinicius Jr. So definitely spread out team right there. And Barrett with some howler picks, but we love it. He's a Premier League lover. Saka, Pulisic, De Bruyne, Jesus, Alphonso Davies, so he has his American guy, and Ederson. So now –
yeah, Canadian.
What did I say before?
American?
American.
Canadian. I apologize. I didn't know that.
We wish he was American.
Bit of a howler.
Bit of a howler out of me.
All right, that takes me to my next pick. Potentially the weakest player on my team so far, but
We got a pause out of Andrew.
Phil Foden.
Phil Foden. Oh,
My next pick is.
oh no! How did I forget about Foden? He was on my short list, dude.
That was my next pick.
Oh no!
That's a great selection.
Oh, how did I forget about Foden?
This is now I'm Team Man City already.
All right. Oh, dang it!
Andrew going back-to-back Man City.
I'm gonna take a
Like
guy.
I said, they are the best team. Like, I don't like them, but their players are great.
I'm gonna take a guy who I see as being England's next great thing. Plays for Borussia Dortmund, Jude Bellingham.
I like that pick. I thought you were going to say Jadon Sancho right away, and I was going to be like, huh? So,
Shoring up the midfield. I think Bellingham is going to be unreal.
I
Give him a
agree.
few years. Pep Guardiola spoke so highly of him, your manager. So let's see what we got.
All right, I'm going to sharpen up the defense, probably get the other best center back in the world, in my opinion, on my team currently, which is Marquinhos. So I'm going to have a great defense with Virgil van Dijk and Marquinhos. Two best center backs in the world, in my opinion, right now.
Scored today, right?
Did he score, Marquinhos?
Yeah, he did
Mm-hmm.
in the first half.
Yep, header.
All right, Barrett, you got two on you.
All right, like every time. All right, getting tougher, but you know what? In the interest of time, I'm gonna do another, perhaps a howler, but we will see. Another man neglected by Southgate, but there's a reason an English manager's never won the Prem since '94, right? Or since it rebranded in '94.
Don't do this.
We need another creative guy, kind of controversial. We going Jack Grealish, bro.
Okay. Okay.
He was on my radar.
When you
Underrated,
said
bro.
neglected by Southgate, Grealish has been on the team, Willie. I thought you were going to go with Jesse Lingard for some reason. I was like,
Oh, no. Interesting story himself.
Some guys, I don't know how they're still on the board.
all right, you're up, Garrett. Go rapid fire here.
Yeah. I need another defensive guy, considering Davies is my only defender and likes to attack a lot. So we need someone a little more defensive minded. You know what? Does anyone? Actually, I'm Googling his age, but you know what? I was going to say Ramos, 35. I don't like that. So let me audible to another center back. I like, you know what? I'm going to keep these Man City players going. I like Ruben Diaz. Hopefully.
No, he's been picked. Andrew took him.
I got him.
All right, we'll go his buddy. I hope he solidifies his spot alongside him, Laporte.
All right, Laporte. Not always getting into the team. It's been between him and Stonesy. But let's see.
Should
Ron?
beat him out.
Ron, you're up. Let's do some quick rounds here.
Got you right here. All right, so I'm just going to finish up my top three. This guy is a little old, you'd say, but arguably one of the best players of all time. I want to go with Cristiano Ronaldo. Just have good 3 years out of him, 4 years even. He's built like a machine. I can play with him.
It's a good pick. I like that pick a lot. I like it. I'm between two guys. I'm really hoping Andrew doesn't take my other guy, but he's a little older, but there's no stopping Robert Lewandowski. The guy is a beast. It screws up my formation, two strikers, but screw it. I love Lewandowski. I'm taking him.
That's a typical GM mistake. If you knew you had two guys, the team drafting after you already has a front three. So unless the other guy's another attacker, could be a critical error. Next, I'm going to take a guy who, to be honest, I kind of hate, but I kind of hate him because he's really good. I'm going to take Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then
Much better right backs out there.
can't go forward at all, but when you have Messi, Mbappe, Neymar, like you need other guys to go forward, like you're chilling. Next up, I think I want to shore things up in the midfield. Someone to play alongside Fabinho and Foden. Be the energy of the bunch. I think that person is. Oh, I don't know.
I've got
So many good options. I think I'm going to go with Sergej Milinkovic-Savic.
Wow. That's a pick, man. That's a pick. All right, we're running out of time. The meeting has 10 minutes, so let's get this going. Let's get this going quick. All right. My next pick, I'm going to take a guy. Glad Andrew didn't take him. I'm going to take Bruno Fernandes.
That was my pick. I was going to make a stupid joke
I was
about
going to take him or Foden when I chose Foden, so.
Andrew, can you put your thing in for me?
Yeah, yep.
I was going to make a stupid joke about penalties too, but can't do that now. I'll take the best right back in the world this year, João Cancelo, prior to it.
Shocker.
Definitely not. Definitely not the best.
He's easily been the best right back in the world this year.
All right, Barrett, who you got?
You know what? I believe he is 28 years old. He is. Confirmed. I think, unfortunately, he had some of his best years taken from him by Jose, but no one's taken Paul Pogba, right?
I knew you were saying.
Taking Pogba.
I'll take him, bro. I think with Bruno, Ole can finally make him shine. It's unfortunate Jose killed him as well as other players, but yeah.
Guess Jose won't be your manager then.
Definitely not.
All right, Barrett, one more. Let's go. Rapid.
Rapid. All right.
Football player.
I think, you know what? Since you just mentioned manager, let's take the greatest of all time, Sir Alex.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
He comes back for 5 years.
He doesn't even know the modern game. He's been gone forever.
He's been teaching classes at Harvard. He's always in the game. He's always in the ear of the Man U board. He knows the game still, even though he's however old.
Aaron, you want to put Barrett's last pick in before Sir Alex is on top of it?
Yeah, what was it again?
Pogba.
Oh, yeah. Would never have taken it. Yeah. I need a goalkeeper, a left back, and another midfielder. Let's go with the goalkeeper. We'll go with the best goalie in the world in Oblak. So
Surprised you waited. All right, Oblak. I'm going to right now I have 3 midfielders, 2 strikers, and a full back line, and a goalie, a coach, and could do another midfielder play a diamond, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Casemiro. I like Casemiro a lot. I think he's quality. I see a hard time in anyone beating my midfield.
Okay, I'll be quick with these next 2 picks. I'm going to start with a left back. I'm going to take Lucas Hernandez from Bayern Munich. And then with my next pick, I'm going to take my manager. I'm going to take the great Jurgen Klopp.
Oh, dang, that was my pick. All right, well, that leaves me with the goalie. I'm going to take a guy that saved our butts a million times. I got a Liverpool-friendly team. I'm sorry. It's a Liverpool podcast. I'm taking Alisson Becker.
Whatever happened to that every team has to have a Liverpool player? I think that just died.
Yes, Barrett needs a Liverpool player still. But there's some on the board. There's still Mane. There's Salah. There's Thiago. There's some good players on the board.
Henderson's still there?
Yeah, Henderson.
I honestly should have taken him.
All right. I'll go next again. We'll finish the left back out. Andrew went Lucas Hernandez. I'm actually going for his brother, Theo Hernandez, who has been balling out recently for AC Milan.
I actually thought Andrew was going to take Theo.
I thought about it, but Lucas is a little bit more tried and tested.
Fair enough. Barrett, 2 picks. Your final 2 picks out of the way.
I thought it was one guy. I thought he just transferred. I can't tell the difference between the two. But you know what? I'm having a bit of a formation crisis too, but I have 2 spots left. I kind of need a defensive, midfielder, but I don't want to fully trust Pogba with defensive duties in the midfield. I think he's offensive minded, but I need some defenders. So put myself in a bit of a spot, but let's go with Milan Skriniar, who plays for Inter, the future Serie A champions.
All right, Milan Skriniar. That was your last guy. That's right.
He's one more player.
One more player, Barrett. Sorry.
No, you afforded me a bit of time, but I didn't utilize it. You know what? I need a
Liverpool.
I need a right back or a center back.
You need a Liverpool player, and there's one that plays both.
There's one that does play both.
He's so overrated. Most overrated player in the world.
He's good.
All right, remind me of the Liverpool players taken real quick.
Well, if you want a center back, right back, you got Joe Gomez. That's pretty much what you got.
I have to dig a little deeper into that squad because I forgot about the rule.
Or you could take Mo Salah and play right back, or you can maneuver the lineup.
Or you want Mane at right back, or Ox. Ox can do a job there.
I mean,
James Milner, you can play anywhere.
I think I gotta take the best player available and just figure it out. Man, you know what? This will be tough, but you know what? We'll go Mo Salah.
All right, Mo Salah.
Kind of crazy to think he wouldn't make any of the teams. So
no, it had to happen.
Had to happen. All right, Aaron, you're up. Last pick.
I just need a final midfielder. It's between two of great midfielders with a lot of work rate in Mateo Kovacic and N'Golo Kante. Both play for an amazing club. I'm just going to go for the one who's the best in this position in the world, in N'Golo Kante. So.
N'Golo Kante. La 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 la. All right, that leaves me with the man.
I forgot about him.
Well, there's some good managers left, but you know what? I'm going to take a guy who's a legend. He's going to be an amazing manager. He already is. I'm taking Steven Gerrard.
Wow. All right, and then all that leaves me to take is a goalkeeper. I'll take the boy in Barcelona, Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
This is the Bottom Line, Liverpool from the USA. Thanks for watching. We're out of time. Thanks you guys for being on the show. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Robbie Aronson, and this is the Bottom Line, Liverpool from the USA.